Hi friends! Yesterday we were talking about criticism, and you know that when people are criticized they don't necessarily do better, often they can do worse. So you know that if you criticize other people, you are telling them that your expectations of them are low. So then of course they don't perform higher. They can maybe they can force it and do better, but when you are criticized you are disempowered and you can get resentful, so these results won't last, you know. So you can think about all the kids that are coming home with 4 A's from the grades, and they have 1 C, and some parents only focus on the lowest grade. Why did you get only a C on this one? And they think that that will help a kid to do better, but it doesn't work, because they will just get negative about it, just like their parents, and then they will not do better, because if you have commented on the better one and celebrated them, it would have worked so much better, because then they would have want to do better. I have an example of this from my own life. When I was at high school, my teacher in German, he told me, when you're pretty good at German writing, I was better in the speaking, but I had some errors in the grammars, and he told me, if you study this and do this, you will get better grades. And the way he told me, it made me believe that yes, I can do it. So of course I was empowered instead of disempowered by his way of telling me. So from going from a 4 minus to a 4 to a 4 plus, and then 5 minus to a 5 and 5 plus, and then a 6 minus, so I reached a 6, the top level, so that was so great. So this is how it works when you are empowered instead, by the way you are telling them to do better instead of telling you what's wrong. And another way, I can tell you a story about Thomas Edison. You have heard about him. He's reckoned to be one of the greatest inventors of all time. And I don't know if you know, but he went to school just for a couple of months. So he came home with a note from the teacher, and it said on this note that they thought he was mentally ill, but I think I read someplace that he was talking too much and something like that, so he was not mentally ill, but they didn't want him at school. And his mother read this note to him because he didn't know why he couldn't go to school. And his mother was a clever one. She said, it says, you are too good for this school, you are a genius, and I have to homeschool you. So that was the story about how Thomas Edison just dropped out of school because I didn't want him there, because he was not good enough. He listened more to his mother's voice about she was raising him up instead of tearing him down, and he got to be a genius just because his mom told him. I think it's so wonderful. And yeah, this is wonderful too. Day 18. Well, it's great. So have a nice day and see you tomorrow.